final practice in Sakhir, and the Formula One grid got to work perfecting their cars, going into the first race of the triple header, which will bring about the conclusion of the 2020 season. Despite a DRS issue earlier in the session, it was Max Verstappen who finished proceedings on top, with a new track record of 1 minute 28.355. The two Mercedes were also in the 1 minute 28s, with 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton a tenth faster than Valtteri Bottas, the Finn finding the going tricky at times as he displayed some of his renowned drifting skills. P2 and P3 for the Silver Arrows. Alex Albon made up for his big crash in second practice with a run to fourth in the sister Red Bull, as he hopes to atone for a mistake which may have dented his hopes of hanging on to his seat for 2021. Fifth and sixth were Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly, the duo again showing favourably after impressing on Friday. And with Lando Norris slotting into seventh and Danica Kvyat in eighth, a McLaren and AlphaTauri fight under the lights in Bahrain looks to be a tantalising possibility. Rounding out the top 10 were the racing points of Stroll and Perez, who many are expecting to feature heavily in both qualifying and race conditions, after the Mexican especially proved to be one of the swiftest on both low and heavy fuel on the opening day. Renault still has work to do if they want to extend their championship fight for third, with Daniel Ricciardo P11 and Esteban Ocon P12 as the hour came to a close. But it's Ferrari which approaches qualifying as perhaps the most disappointed team on the grid, a P13 and P15 for Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc nowhere near the level they'd expected to attain this weekend. Antonio Giovinazzi fared well for Alfa Romeo in 14th, with George Russell also shaping up nicely in P16. The two Haas cars of Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen were next, with the final two slots taken by Kimi Raikkonen and Nicholas Latifi. So, can Max Verstappen convert early promise into the first non-Mercedes-powered pole of the season? Or can either of the silver or pink Mercedes stop him in his tracks? Qualifying under the lights of Sakhir should be a thriller.